Hey, it's Pierre. I got a review for you today of the Dunlop Hyperfibre Plus Evolution. Thanks to Phil from Dunlop for sending me this racket to review for you guys. This is coming out in 2017, and I've already done a review that you can check out of the Dunlop. This is the Evolution Pro, the Nick Matthew racket. And so this is the twin, the Evolution. And they are the same general frame shape with the small, some would call that an open throat. Traditional head shape, but a slightly elongated one. And I had been playing with the Evolution I played with it all this morning in several matches and several games anyway, and then also earlier this week in a match. So I've got some feedback for you on it. It is, let's see, I wrote it down. So this is 158 about on my scale. That's all in. The advertised frame weight on this guy is 130. So all in on my scale, 158. And the balance is listed as even on the frame and on my scale, 36 on my balance scale, 36.5 centimeters, which I think is a little bit head heavy. And so I'm going to compare this to the Nick Matthew, the Evolution Pro. So Evolution was 5 grams heavier on my scale, all in, including the grip and strings and everything. 5 grams heavier than the Evolution Pro, and it was head heavier. And I actually preferred this one to the Pro. And the reason was that they both had the similar feeling that I'm getting from these Dunlop Hyperfibre rackets, and the same was true of the Ali Farag model, which I also reviewed already. They have sort of a nice stiff feel to them. I'm just using, by the way, the factory strings from Dunlop, the Great White 17 gauge strings, and it's been hitting well for me. So the real difference was the Evolution, like I said, a few grams heavier and a little head heavier, but so the trade-off is that kind of over the course of a match, maybe the Pro would feel lighter, and I could still kind of get my racket head through late in the 5th game or something with this one. But the trade-off was that the little bit of extra weight and a little bit of head heaviness in this, I actually really liked. During the game, it gave me that. It's not so head heavy that I would be tired, but it was enough that I was able to get really nice, tight rails and length in my shots. And it's just that feeling of having the head, a little bit of weight in the head come through, and whoa, not that shot. I always start off with a terrible one to show you. So, able to keep it really tight along the wall, and with that a little bit of extra weight and weight in the head forces you to pick your racket up. But I found even with a kind of medium preparation, it didn't have to be huge preparation. I could look like I was going to hit something short, take it in short, and still punch it to the back and have enough head speed. Wasn't too heavy that I couldn't quickly swing through it and get it to the back, but it was a little bit enough heavy in the head that I could feel the racket coming around through and to depth. And the sort of stiffness of the frame meant that I could really catch balls. Let's see if I can get this on camera. Catch balls off the wall. That was maybe a little too tight to the wall, but even when I was tight to the wall, I was still able to come through it with a nice crisp shot. So I was surprised. I kind of thought I would like the Pro version of this better, but I liked the regular Evolution at least as much, possibly a little more. I did, after playing about 7 or 8 games today, start to get tired towards the end, and maybe wished for a few. Was thinking maybe a few grams less would have helped me get through that, but that was after a pretty long session. I think I actually have a slight preference for this over the Pro. Sorry, Nick Matthew, but either way, this was another good entry in the Hyperfibre series. The third one I've reviewed. There's 2 others that I've got that I'm going to review next. But check it out. Oh, I forgot to show the cosmetics. I do like the cosmetics on this one. White, black, and green. It's in the Hyperfibre style that you'll see with the other rackets. Got kind of the similar patterns and to it, like down here. I'm calling these the windmill shapes, and up here as well. But the white, black, and green looks nice, and it's got a Dunlop Hydromax Pro grip. Dunlop there. So it looks nice, and it played nice. The Dunlop Hyperfibre Plus Evolution. Thanks a lot.